Krypton Gaming Network, bring you another episode of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Let's go ahead and get that started. Yeah, my last playthrough, I was kind of out of it, kind of tired. I was being annoyed, and I just wasn't playing to the best of my ability. So I'm fresh today, so I'm definitely gonna be into it today.
You agent, you doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Stop right there! Now you! Down on your knees! Hands behind your head. Yes, I'm going to press you now. Don't move. That's for me to find out. Hold still. On your back. Innocent, just like everyone else.
Sorry about that quick interruption. Had to do a screenshot. Sorry about that interruption. I had to do a screenshot. If anybody's watching this, if you're starting for the first time and you're having trouble in the bookstore, if you want to follow along and just watch how I do this video, I have the easiest route to get to them without ever being noticed. It does require a little bit of patience, but it is effectively done.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There's really no purpose in doing this. I just wanted to get the XP for it. Okay, let's see. Best way to do this. Where's that other guy? Here he comes.
Hey, you should probably see a doctor.
Boss. What? Okay.
You were lucky this time. Come on.
Okay, so with those two eliminated, there's less people on watch. Okay, now the object, right, is to get over there to that point. If you look at the crosshairs, your objective is to get into that building. there's a much easier route. You just have to be cautious in how you do it. Okay, let's actually take a look and see where everyone is. Okay, you got one guy on the outside over here. Okay, so let's quickly make our way over to the other roof here.
Did you hear that?
Okay, I doubt anybody's gonna come and find him, but it'd be a good idea just to get him out of the way. Okay, for this one, you're probably gonna need the tranquilizer rifle. Okay, so that takes care of those two. Let's get them out of the way. Look at this other guy. I'm going to show you guys the, at least one of the easiest way to complete this mission. There's a couple of lockers in here that might have something in it. There we go. Let's see what's in this one. Stun gun ammo, sweet. Alright. Wait a minute, you know what? Let's... Yeah, we can't take that. So let's move this guy out of plain sight. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do once you get in here. Let's see, is there any other reading material in here? Painkillers. Let's see, we got some cabinets here. Let's see what's in them. No, don't want that. Yep, take it. No. Alright. Let's see where everybody's at. Okay. Got one person over there. Let's, you know what? We'll keep it with this right here.
He must be gone.
Okay, once you get past that guy, what you want to do is hurry up and dash across the hall. Okay, go through this door right here. Go behind you, go through this vent. Now, is there anything in here of value? Oh, yep, right there. Alright, so you go through this vent. And you just follow it all the way around, and you guys are going to see where it's going to put you out. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And see where
Jensen!
we are?
Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Alright, so you guys can see where we're located. We're located inside of Kohler's office, and we completely bypassed the enemy. Alright, and that is the easiest route if anybody is having trouble trying to get to him and you want to completely avoid the enemy. Let's see, any other... there we go. There's some more reading material. Another reading material. Okay, so let's go see Kohler. That's the easiest way to get to Kohler. The hardest part though is just trying to avoid the enemy, you know, right before you get into the building. If you could do that, you're good.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
They're not gonna be a problem for now. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know I've always wanted to get a closer look at those Sari folks of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah, David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. Help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Sarif installed all my AUGs. There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarif's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
Why would Sarif have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. It was a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkovelli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Yeah, I went silent because I don't like talking during the dialogue exchange between your character and you know, main NPCs. You know, it's just being considerate of people trying to listen to what's going on. I'm full. Okay. Let's see, what do I have in here I can get rid of? There we go. What? Let's get rid of that. But like I was saying, because if I'm watching somebody's broadcast, I'd hate to try to listen to what the characters are saying and you can't understand it. What is that? Throwable? Oh, I want to throw a defibrillator. I definitely want those. What can I get rid of? Don't need those just yet. Multi-tool. Okay, for hacking. Let's see. I should have enough space to get that now. That many praxis. Let's see. Okay, so I guess I can't make. I don't have anywhere to put that. Damn, I'd love to pick that up. There's not anything I'd want to get rid of for that though. I could get rid of it. Yeah. I'm sure I could find more of this. I'd love to have those hacks though.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
So let's see where are we going here. Oh wait a minute, let's look at the mission here. Side missions, confront Seraph. Let's get the small talk out of the way first.
So wait, what you're telling me is that you're more concerned about organized crime in our city than terrorist attacks?
Time for our people, my friend, and we are all searching for news.
Power to the people.
Where will they attack next? It's no west.
Not so long ago.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test dogs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan dog? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
These schematics you saw, don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive, a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Alright, so it's...
As you wish. Out of sight, out of mind.
I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine gun.
said your papers are expired. Dobre. These papers are
When you wish on a star. What? The song. It's in the...
That's the side of Adam Judson that you normally won't see. Standing there in his thoughts. It's weird, but at the same time, it's understandable. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see this guy that has this device that Adam needs to unlock all of his OGs. Alright, but before we do that, let's look at some stuff that they have in here. Let's start from the outside and work our way in.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Let's go back here. Let's start with this one.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Damn. Time ran faster than I thought. Okay, let's do this one.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, there's a bunch of stuff in here. If you were watching this when I was back at Adam's apartment, you can understand why I put all that other stuff up, because you're just going to find more of it out and about. So that stuff will just be back up. And I don't know if you guys see this right here, but some people that I talked to didn't even realize that this was a button that unlocks a secret passage that goes up to this guy right here.
In the market for something, aren't you? You've come to the right place.
I'm not going to interact with him because he runs a shop for stuff that you already have or may not have obtained enough money to purchase from him yet. So, but just know that it's there. Seriously? Alright. Now, before you do this mission right here, I definitely recommend saving it first. Are you serious? My save is not available? Why? Oh, it must be pre-saving. I have two different files, so... Alright, let's go ahead and jump into that. Alright, before I go in here, and before anyone else goes in here, if you're watching this before doing this mission, I highly recommend that you, if you have Praxis and you haven't done it, put Praxis into your social enhancer. It's definitely recommended in this game, because the people that you interact with tend to be a little bit more difficult to read. So your social enhancer will definitely help here. And besides, you get a trophy if you win a conversational debate with this guy that I'm about to talk to. So make sure you have your social enhancer upgraded, and then make sure you save it before you go in here.
Like I'm always telling you, Rado, people in all
I had to reload this part at least 3 times before I got the right answers for this guy. Or you can get him from watching my stream here.
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Vano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
If you look in the left-hand corner, you have Alpha, Beta, and Omega. Okay? If you see one of the circles within that particular group pulses more than the other, that's kind of indicating which direction you want to go. So if you look at the choice box that you have in front of you, you have dodge, compliment, and straight talk. In the psychological profile, it kind of gives you pointers or indicators as what's the best result to go with this guy, since he's more of a straightforward type of person. And it's also telling you, you know, what key points to look at. It's best to do straight talk with him because that's how he's doing it. He can pick up if you're dodging him or you're trying to be pessimistic or, you know, like you're trying to belittle him or something. So it's best to go straightforward talk.
I'm with Interpol, but I'm not here to cause any trouble. Organized crime is someone else's department. I'm here to pick up the shipment you're withholding from Václav Kolar.
Vano, look. The only honest policeman in Prague. Kolar must want this item very much to send someone like you.
So like his
but
excessive...
I will tell you what I told Kolar. No, he cannot have the calibrator, and you can't either.
See, now he's playing tough
Dealing with
ball.
hogs is bad business. A point which some people in this organization have yet to understand.
Other key factors is your response level in the upper left-hand corner. You see it's in the positive area. That's where you want it to stay. So if you look at his personality traits, he's honorable, he's proud, and he's circumspect. And basically what that means is, you know, if you try to BS him, he'll pretty much read right through it. I mean, if you try to give him a compliment, he doesn't need anybody kissing his ass, excuse my language. And if you try to dodge the question, then obviously he's going to know that you're BSing him. So again, we want to go, well, no, not again. This time we want to compliment him. We want to acknowledge him for who he is. So that's the best response to go. You can read all 3 of them, but the first few lines of this particular one tells you exactly what he wants to hear. I see you're a man of principle, a businessman who cares for the organization he's a part of, but there's more to me being here, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so now what you're doing is you're demonstrating your loyalty to your friend. And if you look at the personality traits, he's honorable, which is a part of loyalty. Okay, so let's keep it within the same conversation frame.
I see. You're a man of principle. A businessman who cares for the organization he's part of. But there's more to my being here than maybe you realize. Kohler is a friend, and sometimes helping out a friend in need is good business.
You see, Valor, this is what I am always talking about. Loyalty. So tell me, Mr. Friendship, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
Okay, see, now what he's doing is he's challenging you. He wants to see if you're just talking or if you really mean that you'll help a friend out. Because if he cannot count on you based off of your comment, what you say to him, then he's going to completely blow you off and you're going to miss your opportunity to get the device you came to get. So look at the questions really good. Okay. Now, if you look at dodge, it would depend on the situation, don't you think? Right there, you don't sound confident. And remember, he's a proud person. You have to believe in what you're saying. And if you don't believe in it, he's not going to believe in you. Compliment. Tell you what, you obviously have some experience in these matters. I'm happy to follow your lead. He's an honorable man. If you show him you take the initiative and you back up whatever it is you say or do, he's more likely to believe in you. So you don't want to go with this choice. Straight talk. If someone needs my help, I give it any way I can. So what that's telling him, being an honorable and proud man, is you're willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done, as well as helping someone that needs you right then and there when they need you. So you're a man about action, which is what he's about. So we're going to go with straight talk again with this one.
If someone needs my help, I give it any way I can.
It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Randall. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.?
Obviously, you want to say yes.
Jensen,
or
we have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Kohler's calibrator. I will be in touch.
So, like I said, it took me about 3 tries to get this guy to, you know, work with me.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Access granted.
Alright. I don't really like talking when there's dialogue going on, but, okay, let's see what he does. Okay, he hasn't came back yet. Alright, I got that. Let's see, is there anything else in here I could take?
What if I get some disease? I have many things to learn about leaders.
Causing several Fortune 500 companies
Not to settle.
The Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. Despite whatever praises the underground
Alright. So, even when you think you know the answer, it throws you a curve every time. So I definitely recommend, you know, just being patient in the responses. The choice questions or the choice options in this game are definitely a lot more tedious, I should say, in this time around than it was in Human Revolution, because you kind of had a good idea what the person was trying to say, and it was, you know, not that difficult to figure out what to do. But with this particular game, you can't really tell, so the social enhancer definitely makes a difference. Let's see, we have one praxis point. In my other playthrough, I've gotten pretty far, and I can tell you this: no matter what augs you use, you're going to use a lot of juice. So although you may want to put points in other areas, I would definitely recommend upgrading your biocells as early as possible. You get that out the way, everything else will definitely be a lot better. Let's see, what is this? Moderate recharge delay. Let's see. If we upgrade that all the way, we can use it, but we want it to also recharge pretty quickly too. So let's go with recharge. Alright. Takes care of that. FYI, if you do the side missions, majority of the side missions, I would try to find as many side missions as possible, because those XP points, they constantly add up. Let's see, what else is next? Go to the offices. Let's see. Okay, there's no other side missions. Let's see. Okay, so there's no other side missions. The only other mission is this one. Let's look at the map and see if there's anything in this area that we can do. Okay, so the office is right there. Alright, there's nothing else here, so I guess we can go ahead and head over to the office. You know what, I'm gonna wait till I get to the office, and I'll do it. Zoo biotics? Are you serious? Biotic zoo animals? Oh, wow.
Nice coat.
This kind of thing is always happening to me.
This whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
If we want to catch Janus, we're going to have to get creative because nothing Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Alright, so I'm gonna end this video right there, and then just look out for the next one, and thank you for anyone stopping by to check it out. It's much appreciated. You guys have a good one and take it easy.